Yo, it's Guido. Today's quick tactic is near and dear to my heart, and I have featured this particular tactic on Miserable Mondays and other things about as much as I can. It's one of my favorite things to do in the game, and that is the dive bomb. And today's guest help is Rackster54 from Clan GFLC. My clan, he's in his T-78, which happens to be one of his favorite tanks, as I recall. He is here on Minesdorf, which has a great dive bombing area in this middle because it's a nice cliff. People like to hug it. Not every map has these opportunities, but I will tell you, when the game is where it is, for example, on this one, there is a Leo left. You have you have 5 tanks. 2 of them are already, to be fair. What I don't suggest is just jumping off of stuff and dying before you know you have the game won. And there is an argument to be made that even here, this Leo could come back and win it, but it is a pixel tank game, and you're trying to have fun. So let's watch as Rackster demonstrates how to properly dive bomb. So first, the setup, right? You know you got the guy right where you want him. He's feeling like he's got to hug the edge right here. Be very careful for the aware bandit because he will try to move away and make you miss. I am always, because I do this so much, watching for people trying to dive bomb me because it's fun to Olay. Give them the old hip wiggle, the head shake, and make them miss and hit the ground. You also like to have a decent amount of speed so you can kind of get going. If you're slow, they have to be really close. You just have to sort of fall out of the window at them right there. But anyway, let's see how Rackster does it here. He gets the setup. I like it. He's kind of paying attention. I'm going to give you a quick bonus tactic or something. I don't know what I want to call it. What do I want to call it? I don't know. Let's just say I would zoom out like this and go, where is that dude? Because I don't want to commit to the jump if he's not where I can get to him, right? So a little bit lucky, because if I'd have done that, I'd have waited a potato. He was too far away, but then he starts to back up, and it's just this nice congruence of perfect dive bombness. So a little bit lucky in that case, and he's backing up. Now he's not really paying attention. I can tell he's sort of looking that way. And now let's just watch the execution of the dive bomb and the finish. You got to like the speed. He's going to come right off of this, and whoa, bam! Nice. Waiting for the reload. Leo hits him once, and we finish him off. Well done, Rackster, with the old dive bomb right there. Some other things to think about. We didn't quite land on top of him and kill him, but that's okay. If you land on your tracks, you generally live. If you land on the front hole or on a corner, you generally die. If you can land on top of them and sit there, you will continue to take hit points if the impact didn't kill them. These rocks, I don't know if you noticed, but he came off and he sort of then skipped off another little edge. Be careful with some of those because the longer ones, the longer falls. If you clip a rock on the way down, say with the front corner of your tank, let's get a tank here. So if you come off this thing with your Sherman here, and you kind of clip, say there's rocks or whatever, you clip a corner, you can actually kill yourself before you get to them. So there's some things to think about right there, but I just hit my mic. But well done, Rackster. Thank you for the example of the execution of the Guido approved dive bomb. Now get out there, find a cliff, make sure the game is won, and then just fall out of the sky and land on people. Extra points for shoot them on the way down. Although let's think about this for a minute. Be careful. Think about your alpha. Think about the hit points on the enemy tank. You'd really like to hit him with the impact, but if he has a lot of hit points, maybe you need to soften him up with a shot. One way to do that is to auto-aim him on the way down. Get that shot on the way down and then land on them. If you're going to completely miss, sometimes I'll know that, especially say on D-Day where you have a really big cliff and you know on the way down you're not going to hit him. Maybe just shoot him because you're going to be doomed anyway. Lots of options and things to think about in the old dive bomb. That is all I've got for today. We will see you.